In studio right now, Dameon Pierce. What a pleasure it is to see you, my friend. How's it going?
Man, what a pleasure to be back, man. Everything's amazing, man.
All right, great to see you. And let's talk a little bit here because this a new season, new kickoff rule too, or adjustment. We had it last year. Adjustment to this year. And look, your job description includes so many different things, but you got to be excited about that. We'll get to all of it, but how you feeling coming into 2025 here, Dave?
Coming into 2025, man, it's just like I say, man, it's another year. Mm-hmm. Had a long off season, had a productive off season. I should say that, getting back home, getting back grounded, coming back here ready to work. So I wanted to get everything out of the way so when I hit Houston, I could hit the ground running.
This is year 4.
Yes, sir.
Like Mark and I have to pinch ourselves like, wait, it's year 4? I mean, Sting in year 4, Petrie in year 4. I mean, it feels like you've been here for a while, but it feels like you just got here. So I'm asking you this question. We've been asking people all along. Dameon Pierce going into year 4. Flashback to your rookie year, Dameon Pierce. What piece of advice would 4th-year Dameon Pierce give to rookie Dameon Pierce? One piece of advice.
One? Just one?
Just one.
That's
your
what's
best
making it
one.
hard. My best one?
You're probably
if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time.
Okay. Okay.
I know where that one's going.
Yeah.
I know
Yes,
where that's
sir.
going. There
Yes,
you go.
sir.
Okay. So be on time.
Be earlier.
Be early.
Be early.
Be early.
Be early than on time. Yeah, okay.
Dameon, I think everybody wants to know this. Last year, well, we all saw what you did in your rookie year. And we all saw what you did against Tennessee last year. Mm-hmm. This offense, the way you understand it right now, because I know we have a long way to go. We got training camp and everything. But the way you understand things to be with this offense, how do you fit? Does it fit you better, perhaps? Or am I putting too much into that? You tell me.
I think you're putting just a little too much. It just comes down to how Coach Caley has organized and taught the playbook. It's one thing to have a lot of plays. Mm-hmm. And, have a lot of players at your disposal. Oh, we got this for that situation. But if everybody don't understand it and it don't click and stick, it's kind of hard to go out there on game day and be completely confident in what you're doing. So Coach Kelly has done a great job of, micromanaging the playbook these last 3 weeks, with phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. He's just been introducing bit by bit. And we just been understanding the whole picture as an offense just that way. And you can tell him, man, he brings the juice every day. He's enthusiastic about what he does. He believes in what he does. And that's what we buying into. That's what we're doing right now. This is what OTAs is for. Like, we're buying in right now. We're trusting what he got on the paper. And everybody seems comfortable to me. That's one thing I can definitely tell you from last year coming this year. Everybody seems comfortable. Everybody seems confident in what they're doing. And, man, we got some good things brewing up.
Dameon, one thing consistent in your 4 years here is Danny Barrett. He's been here for all 4 years.
Oh, man.
What's DB meant to you as a player?
Oh, man. I talk a lot of I tell him this to his face. I talk a lot of junk about my coach, but that's my dog, though. And I know he got my bike, and I know he has my best interest at heart.
Yep.
And every day he demands the best of me. As men, that figure that we got in our life, the guy that's always on us, we kind of bump heads a little bit. But looking back from rookie year to now, I definitely appreciate everything he's done for sure.
Yeah.
Dameon, I feel like I should be your agent because I've been advocating that they throw the ball to you a little bit more, right? Maybe a lot more because you catch the ball well. You got to take some pride in that. And I've seen training camp catches where it's like there's no, he caught it, or you make a ball might be a little behind you. Somehow you snag it one-handed, reel it in, gather it in. You tell me about catching the football and how important that is to you.
I've always just been a football player. That's the first thing everybody learned playing football, playing catch. That's how everybody got introduced to playing football. And one thing about me, the way I approach catching the ball is kind of fun. Every ball is not going to be the best ball. Like I remember growing up, we used to play a lot of games involving football, but one of them used to be like, we used to call it like, it's kind of like the same theme as like the ground is lava. So if the ball touched the ground, you out.
Yeah.
So the objective of us was like to throw you the craziest ball. Like it was no good balls in that drill. So like we'll be in the square.
Yeah.
Throw it low, throw it high, like just try to make you do these crazy catches and like that's like we used to bet on that. Like we'll probably put $1 in, and you know what I'm saying? Or we'll put the what they call it, the fruit by the foot. So I remember we had fruit by the foot, Slim Jim, and a ring pop in one time. So just
Andy up with the ring pop.
Yeah, man, you already know. So just catching the football, I take a lot of pride. Like you said, it's a thing that comes natural to me. I don't feel out of place not catching the football. And me personally, I like being in open space. I like me one-on-one.
Sure.
One of the things you do in open space is return kickoffs. That's something that's developed over the last few years. I mean, obviously you had that run back in 23 against the Browns. But when you know it or not, you've developed into a really good kick returner. What has given you that success, Dameon? Like, you talk about running in space, but that's kind of both running in space, but also kind of running between the tackles the way that you return kicks.
Right, absolutely.
What's that been like for you, and how have you kind of adapted to it?
It really not so much adapting because I was a great returner like my whole life. It got to a point in high school where like they'll onside kick it rather than kick it to me. Right. So my coach was like, bro, don't even worry about it. They're gonna do all this. We just gonna keep you out. So kick return is just like me and Coach Frank like to call it a longer run play.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Like it got to the point where Coach Frank, we was thinking about this, adding this in the scheme, adding a little fold here, and then one day he was just like, man, DP, I'm just gonna tell you which two guys we double team and we're gonna go from there. Like and he has that trust in me, and I have that confidence in him to put me in the right position as well. So being with Coach Frank and like you said, over the years, just gaining that trust and building that relationship and seeing it manifest on the field has been great.
Yep. So Johnny asked you what advice you'd have for your younger self. What advice do you have for the younger players? Because we've seen Jawar in here going into year 2. We had Woody in here earlier today. And you never know what's going to happen because JJ's carrying the ball in a game last year and stuff. And different things can happen. Team signs different talent, veteran or whatnot. So what advice do you have for younger players?
My thing is, like, whenever, they come to me with advice, I always end off with saying, do whatever makes you feel, do whatever gives you the most confidence to perform on the field. So if my version of that is, I feel like I got to stay back a little longer after practice to get in the playbook, so I'm ready for tomorrow, then do that. If your version of that is, I don't usually cold tub, but I'm going to start cold tubbing, then do that. If diet hasn't been your biggest stronghold, do that. Because it's the little things that people don't realize, like, and that's another thing I've gained from 4 years in NFL, man. It's like the little habits that get you in the end. Yeah. It be the little things that add up, and then it becomes a big thing. And then in the season, it's not the time to fix it. You got to kind of deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So trying to be proactive in your approach and stick to it, and that really turns out great for anyone.
What's the one meal that you would be walking around with that you would want Lad to see no part of, a.k.a. your cheat meal?
Man, I'm going to tell Lad now. He going to hear it anyway. Every third, I think anytime we have rice and steak on the same day. Oh, okay. Or rice and chicken on the same day. Yeah. Me and Chef Mike got this little pack that.
Yeah. Mike will take care of you now.
Exactly. Yeah. So I gave it to Chef Mike. What started out as a bowl of rice and steak turns into hibachi. It's hibachi, fried rice.
So it's about volume. Oh, hibachi volume.
Yes. So Chef Mike can get the regular rice, fried up, soy sauce, teriyaki, get it all good. Yeah, I just make sure I'm quick with that one. I try to get out the cafe for Lad.
Yeah, don't let Lad know that one.
Oh, why is that so bad, though? I mean, to me, that's health food, but you guys got to be very careful. Do you find that you have to be even more careful as you get a tiny bit older? You're still such a young man, but going into year 4, it's changed for you, how you take care of your body and such?
You want to know what's crazy? Like, the older I got, I don't know why, but the less appetite I have. Like, I've been eating less, actually. So it's kind of been hard for me to kind of eat.
Really?
Like I done got to a point where, man, I'm probably eating twice. If I'm eating 3 times a day, it's 3 small meals for sure. But like as I gotten older, man, it's getting the food in me. That's
really?
That will become harder.
I want your metabolism, man. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
You're burning some calories. That's the thing.
No doubt. I'm not burning as many calories as Dameon.
All right, so break prior to training camp. It's a long break. How do you handle that? What do you do? Because been a lot of opinions in this room as we've talked to players, and a lot of guys are saying there's no break, really. It's time off from the building, but you're going to be working out a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Probably the only time you really relax is probably the break before OTAs. Yeah. Because, you come back to OTAs, so you got an acclimation period. You got phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, so you got time. So, but when we like this break we finna have upcoming, it's really not the time to pump the brakes because the expectation you want to have as an athlete coming back is I want to be able to hit the ground running day one. I want to be able to come back full padded practice 3 days in a row right now if that was the case. So I feel like just preparing, just keeping that in mind and having that preparation, you know, that aids me. But the only thing really outside of training for me in this period would probably be like my little girl birthday, and then I got a football camp. So after that, it's all football.
So what's your football camp? Tell people. Where is it back home?
Oh yeah, back home, Dameon, Georgia, man. July 5th, man. Y'all come out, y'all show some love. I got the whole city coming out.
That's awesome.
I got the rec center, I got vendors, I got everybody free promo. I just a whole thing for it's just my way of giving back to the community that helped raise me. And
well, so why don't you just talk about it, man? That's awesome. How many years you been doing that?
This is my first one. This is the first one, so I'm excited
really?
For sure. Yeah, because I wanted to do it right. Like it was one thing to, anybody go print some T-shirts and get a cooler Gatorade and just go run around cones, but. Nah, I really wanted it to be like something that the whole city can enjoy, just not a select few. Cause like, if it was up to me, I'll let everybody join. But that way it'd be like 700 kids. I'm like, nah, this is my first one, so I got limited to 150. You know what I'm saying? I limited to 150, but
do it right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
awesome.
I got something set up. So like, I got it set up to where everybody who couldn't enjoy themselves, I kind of got like a 2-hour window just set after the count where parents are more than welcome to bring their kids, a little meet and greet.
Right.
Got vendors, still have the little activity set up, flags, footballs. Y'all just come kick it with me, man. Just bring the seat out.
All right.
Good stuff, man.
Dameon, thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck.
For sure. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for having me.